Welcome to the City Current Show. I'm your host, Jeremy Park. We're always honored to bring you inspiring stories of individuals and organizations making a difference, empowering the good. And in this case, we're talking about the power of diapers. We're honored to be talking about Nashville Diaper Connection. We're honored to have with us Heidi Hayne, Program Manager with Nashville Diaper Connection. How are you doing?
I'm great. Just trying to stay warm in this cold weather. How are you?
Doing good. Well, you all are doing tremendous good. And let's start with a little bit of history and context. So take us back to 2013 and give us a little bit of history for the organization.
Yeah, totally. So just a little bit of background about Nashville Diaper Connection. We are a diaper bank and we connect families with diapers because we believe every baby deserves a healthy start. So Nashville Diaper Connection was founded 10 years ago with the goal to end diaper need in Middle Tennessee. Today, we are serving about 23 counties in Middle Tennessee. When we first started, we were only in Davidson County, and we had about 3 partner agencies the first month or two, and now we are with a partner network of over 114 agencies. We delivered up to 11 million diapers since our inception. The first year, we distributed about 19,000 diapers, so you can kind of see there was a lot of growth that happened. There's definitely a big need for diapers. We serve about 4,600 babies every month.
When you look at families having to make the difficult decision, because diapers aren't cheap, to diapers or put food on the table for their families, talk about the individuals you serve, because in many cases, it's working families who struggle as well. So give us, kind of an idea, paint the picture of the families who are having to make those difficult choices, who you ultimately help. And obviously that's through a network, which we'll talk about, but talk about the families who ultimately receive the diapers.
Yeah. So what a lot of people don't realize is how expensive diapers are and that there is no federal or government assistance for diapers. So you can't buy them with food stamps or women, infant, children vouchers, anything like that. So they're a basic necessity that costs families a lot of money. It's about $100 a month for diapers for one baby. Kind of as you said, a lot of the families that we serve have to choose between buying diapers or buying food, things like that. In Tennessee, most daycare centers require families to provide a full day supply of diapers in order to leave their child. And so it gets difficult for a lot of the working families that we serve, like you talked about, where if they don't have the income to buy a bulk supply of diapers, they don't have enough diapers to leave with their child at daycare, and then they have to miss work that they needed to go to make more money to pay for the diapers that they already couldn't afford. And it's kind of a big cycle. So we are really serving working class families in Middle Tennessee, and diaper need affects 1 in 2 Americans. So I just like to put that in perspective because that's a lot of people.
Yeah, when you look at that, and then to your point, by stepping in and saying, hey, we've got you over here, now you can put those dollars to food and the things that, ultimately are going to help as well with your family. It alleviates a big challenge and burden for them. And I think there's a lot of power in what you do that enables success for families. So talk about, you are a recognized member of the National Diaper Bank Network. What does that mean?
So the National Diaper Bank Network is a network of all of the diaper banks across America. There's over 240 diaper banks. So for anyone that's listening that may not be a resident in Tennessee, I suggest you search up your local diaper bank because a lot of the things I'm talking about are applicable all over the U.S. So through the National Diaper Bank Network, we are able to purchase bulk supply of diapers with big manufacturers like Huggies and JSL, and we actually get to purchase those diapers at a discounted price through our membership. So we purchase about a truckload of diapers every 6 weeks. So it really helps us that we're able to purchase our diapers at a discounted price with the National Diaper Bank Network. We purchase 90% of the diapers that we distribute. So I think that's a big misconception that a lot of people think we run solely on donations of physical diapers. And obviously we love to get those. So if anyone has them, we'll take them. But we definitely do purchase majority of our diapers. And we're able to do that through our membership with the National Diaper Bank Network. The National Diaper Bank Network is also doing a lot of advocacy work to try to help push diaper need with our officials and hopefully end the diaper need tax. For people that don't know, diapers are considered a luxury item, so they're taxed in many states. There are states that are working to end that tax on diapers. So if you're also interested in advocacy, I suggest you look up the End Diaper Need Act, and all that information's on the National Diaper Bank Network website.
Let's go ahead and dive into the process because, as you were mentioning, you purchase the majority of the diapers, but you do receive donations. So let's talk about that side, the purchase, the donations, kind of dive in a little deeper on that, especially with the donations. But then let's go ahead and walk through the process because you and your team sort them out, and then you work through a network of nonprofits to ultimately get to the family. So walk us through that process.
Totally. So I kind of like to break it down into 5 steps. So the first step is that we purchase our diapers and we receive donations of physical diapers. So also for anyone listening, if you have an open pack of diapers and you don't know what to do with it, we accept those open packs. We accept brand new physical diapers. One thing I like to mention is that our dollar can go 3 times farther than your dollar. So even though we do love getting physical diaper donations, if you're trying to buy brand new diapers to donate to us, I always say that your dollar can go 3 times farther if you just give us that dollar, because then we can buy even more diapers. But with that being said, we have a lot of people that do diaper drives for us. It's a really fun thing for schools to do, your church, any kind of community organization, your neighborhood, and they just race diapers, collect them in the community, and bring them over to our warehouse. We're located in the Nations neighborhood in Nashville, Tennessee. And so that's kind of how we get all our diapers in. Then one of our biggest steps is that we need so many volunteers. So this past year, we had over 4,000 volunteers come serve more than 7,800 volunteer hours. We really couldn't function without our volunteers. So to just give you a picture of what our volunteers do, they help us process all of the diapers that we get in. So we're obviously buying all these diapers, we're getting donated diapers, and there's kind of a couple reasons that we need help processing the diapers. So when we distribute our diapers out, we count them into stacks of 25 and distribute packs of 25 diapers to our families. Part of the reason that we do that is because we want our families to be able to consistently rely on the diapers that they're getting. So they're not worried like, oh, last month I got 40 diapers. Why am I only getting 20 this month? So consistency is a really important thing. We want families to be able to plan ahead when they're relying on our resources. There's been a lot of studies shown that families fall short of about 50 diapers a month. So we're trying to be that emergency supplemental gap for the diapers that families need. We would love to be able to supply all the diapers family needs, but we need a lot more funding for that. It's a lot of diapers. And also, lastly, it's kind of our insurance policy. When we repackage the diapers, we're taking the diapers out of the branded packs. So they'll be wrapped into saran wrap and have our little diaper labels that say Nashville Diaper Connection. Here's the size, here's the amount. And when we do that, families are not able to bring those diapers back to the store to exchange the diapers for cash. And obviously, I would not be wanting to be in the position where I had to choose between dollars or diapers, but our job is to put diapers on butts. So that's what we're trying to do. So that's what our volunteers help us do. And we really couldn't do that without them. All the diapers that go out the door have been touched by our volunteers. So we're always looking for more help. So then the next exciting step is, so similar to food banks, we distribute our diapers through our partner agencies, like you had mentioned earlier. So they are community-based organizations that are across multiple different counties in Middle Tennessee. We have domestic abuse shelters, different food shelters. We're in 36 low-income clinics, and that is part of our Connections program. So if you are a family that is kind of looking to bring your child in for their well check visits, any of their vaccines. If you go on our website, NashvilleDiaperConnection.org, you'll be able to see more information about our Connections program. And every time you bring your child in for their well check visits or anything like that, you'll get free diapers at those visits. And if you're just looking for general diapers in the community, also on our website, there's a tab that says get diapers, super obvious. And that's where we direct everyone to go look to see if they're wanting diapers. You can type in your location and see all our partner agencies closest to them. And then the last way we get diapers out the door is through our Diapers for Diplomas program, which is our scholarship program for parenting students that are going back to college. So if you are a parenting student in any of the community colleges in Middle Tennessee, if you're a parenting student in TCATS, or you are just trying to go back to college, I encourage you to go also on our website and look at our Diapers for Diplomas scholarship program. And with that program, you actually get your full year supply of diapers while you're in school. So we're really trying to help our parents that are going back to school out. We know that one of the biggest ways to break the cycle of poverty is to be able to be educated and get a good, well-paid job. And really, right now, the way that you can do that in the United States is to have a college education. So that's really how we're getting the diapers out the door. Obviously, we're in one warehouse in the nation. It'll be really hard for all the families to try to come to us. So that's kind of why we're all over.
Touch on how the community can support your efforts, because already you've alluded to the 3-to-1 multiplier in terms of financial donations, the importance of volunteerism, diaper drives. I mean, obviously those are 3 right there, prominent ones, but talk about other ways, special events, things throughout the year. How can the community get involved and support your efforts?
Yeah, totally. So as I said, we're always looking for volunteers. If you're wanting to host a diaper drive, we'd love for you to reach out to us. We really rely on dollars, doers, and diapers in that order. So without the financial support, we wouldn't be able to purchase the diapers, pay for our staff, pay for our warehouse, those types of things. I know they don't sound as glamorous, but they're the basics of what we need to run our nonprofit. And as I said, your dollar can go 3 times farther. One thing I love to mention is if you are working at a bigger company, we love to have corporate groups come and wrap. A lot of companies match your donation. So that's another thing to keep in mind. A lot of companies are looking for ways to give back in the community. So also if you think that working with families or helping children, anything that has to do with a healthy start fits in your company's philanthropy, I also encourage you to reach out, because we're really trying to make those connections. And it's just something to keep in mind. We just finished our 4th annual virtual diaper drive, which is our biggest fundraising event that happens from Thanksgiving through the end of the year. This past year, we raised $50,000, which was really exciting. That, to put in perspective, buys 1 month worth of diapers for us. So it was really great that we reached our goal. It's going to be happening again next year. So I encourage everyone to look out for that. If you are ever in need of diapers and you're looking for any type of distribution event, I encourage you to look us up on Facebook or Instagram. We're always posting about events in the community where we're distributing diapers. For those that are trying to give back to us, we love for you to host diaper drives, donate money, all of the above.
What's been the feedback on your end? And that's either through the partner agencies or maybe directly on social media, because obviously you don't, directly interact with the families, but what's been the feedback that you've received in terms of the appreciation and, what they are able to then do with those dollars because you're taking care of the diapers?
Well, we have honestly, one of my favorite parts is when I do go to the distribution events and get to interact with families, since that's not really a part of my everyday. But it really is so wonderful to talk to all of these people who really are so hardworking. They're really trying to make ends meet, and they deserve to be able to provide basic needs for their children. So many parents that I've talked to have talked about how, like, especially with our Diapers for Diplomas program, they're like, because I didn't have to go to the store, I was able to study more and I got a really good grade on my test, or I felt more supported in my community college because I knew someone was looking out for all of these needs I have outside of school. At our distribution events, I've talked to a lot of families that have been like, I'm able to pay for my utilities this month because I got some free diapers, or I was able to send my kid to daycare or school and I could go to work. And so those things all kind of sound like obvious statements, but that really is feedback that we have gotten from our community members. And I've just want to emphasize that nobody should have to be able to give up a basic need. Everybody has to go to the bathroom. Babies should be able to be healthy and happy when they are. Parents should be able to feel like they can provide for their children. And so all of this work is really just to help end diaper need in Middle Tennessee.
Well, you mentioned it throughout. Go ahead and mention it again. Website, social media. Where do we go to learn more and get involved?
So our website is www.nashvillediaperconnection.org. You can follow our Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, our TikTok page. It's all at Nash Diaper Bank. Super easy. There's only one in Middle Tennessee, so hopefully it'll be easy enough to find. And we just encourage you to reach out with any questions you have or anything like that. So thank you guys.
Well, Heidi, thank you for all you and your amazing team do. Thank you for coming on the show.
Hey, thanks so much for having us. We're excited to spread the word.
Higginbotham Insurance and Financial Services is proud to power the City Current Show. We're a people-first company that protects what matters most, the families, businesses, and trailblazers that keep our community going. As one of the nation's top independent insurance firms, Higginbotham is a single-source solution for business insurance, employee benefits, HR services, and personal insurance that's customized for you. We're here to serve you, the people you care about, and your community. Call 866-377-1959 or visit higginbotham.com.